We're gonna be up in a sec, y'all. Just give us a hot minute. I would put a "be right there" sign up, but I don't have one right now. So you guys are muted still. Only they can only hear me. Ah!
Oh,
It's Monster of the Week.
cue the fucking bell chime. Fucking.
Wait. Wait. That's what this. I
Surprise!
thought. What?
What?
Hey, guess what? Guess what?
What?
This is not Boosh. This is not your boy Boosh. Who gives a fuck?
Nope. It's
That's
not.
me.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm here, guys. The whole time.
Yep. That's him.
Calling all Cranjos. Crandall
My name-
needs your help to become a real Monstar.
God. But yeah,
So why did you abduct us out of our homes? What are we doing?
We're here to play Monster of the Week, and I'm joined by my very good friends, including a new friend. God damn it. A new friend!
Hi. Yes. I'm reading off the paper. Please don't hurt my family.
Who's this?
better fucking read the lines.
I've got your dog in a headlock, fucker.
Not my dog, please.
He's deathly allergic to headlocks.
Read the paper.
A new person who's
yes,
definitely not
indeed.
being held against their will.
I'm a magical sentient pineapple.
Yep.
Sir Nope Paniel.
Sir Nope-Thaniel.
Yep.
That's your name from now on. Until
Humble
the end of the
pineapple farmers.
Humble pineapple farmer. father of many fur babies, in which one is in a headlock right now. If you don't read the fucking paper,
I wrote the paper.
That probably
looking at
sounded
this-
terrible.
yeah,
I was adjusting my mic.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
also
well.
looking at the script. There was only one line.
It was high, period. No punctuation.
You all keep cutting out for me. Like, you all keep cutting out in the mid-sentence.
Jesus.
That sounds like a
Christ.
you problem.
Yeah.
legendary.
I don't know how it's only a me problem. I really don't know how.
I don't know.
Well, figure it out.
Well, we don't have to listen to you, so
Yep.
that's
Good
kind of a
thing.
bonus for us. Thanks, man.
Good thing that it's
Sorry,
not
guys,
a
I just got
problem.
my pizza.
Oh, cool.
What is actually happening? I don't know why you guys keep all cutting out for me. This is really bad.
Well,
I'm gonna try coming back into the call.
it's
do
fantastic
that.
that these technical issues happen after we start streaming.
Yeah.
Welcome to Monster of the
That's-
Week, everybody. How about Austin gives us a rundown of what's going to happen today?
Okay, so
Thing
while
that he can
Steven's
do.
getting his shit together, so let me just change some things from what happened in season 3 a little bit. Explain some things. So our whole setting is basically world's practically almost the same, despite it taking place a few years after the original game.
Yep.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's
several
interesting.
in the year of 2025.
Whoa.
Not much has changed.
Things are still pretty
Except-
okay, I guess.
Yeah, we still have smartphones. What else?
The only thing now is that weed is now legalized in 2 more states.
Weed is legalized. Wait a minute. How many
Yeah.
years? How many years after?
Fuck. What was the last? It's like
It was 2012.
yeah.
Oh, 2012? That's 2001.
No,
No.
well, it was 2001 at the start, but then there were
I'm not arguing
several
about
time
Monster Lore.
skips.
What's different?
It's I guess 12 years later then, or no,
Yeah,
13. 13.
13 years later, and a very unlucky number.
The
Uh-huh.
iPhone exists.
Oh,
Well,
the iPhone finally exists.
the iPhone did not exist
Already.
before. Definitely.
It does now.
What are you talking-
It's our new product.
What are you
We're reading,
talking about? Jan
We're
had an
building.
iPhone. That didn't happen. Retcon.
Yep. No,
He had the PlayStation phone. That's right.
he had the Zune.
Yeah. Oh god.
Um,
Ouya flopped. Bad console.
Yep.
That all happened.
Things have changed.
We have
ever
the
since-
Switch
Gosh.
2.
Yeah, ever since the attack on Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Magic is now pretty much weirdly common knowledge. However, no one practices it, and people realize it's not as cool as they think. However, people have been abusing this new knowledge, mostly on the business end of things.
Hello, it is I, Zeb Lawrenson, here with a PSA to tell you that magic sucks, actually.
Yep, that was an actual ad.
Yep.
However, you can't be good. Just follow my 12-step program and buy my book.
By my book, it has a very, very well photographed picture of my face on the cover. See right there?
It's called How Not to Be Sad in
It's-
Times of
Yeah, this ad is filmed
Times of
in
change.
like fucking goddamn public
Yeah.
domain.
Uh-huh.
Initially it was put on like twitter.com and everyone's like, okay, boomer.
Yeah.
No one
Yep.
read the book.
Literally. Yeah, every single person in this call keeps like completely whiting out for me, like halfway through the sentences.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
it
know.
looks like Steven's
It's,
not allowed
it's
to play
literally,
anymore, guys.
I guarantee you, it's just the fucking server that we're on.
It's
If we went to the voice call, it would fix it completely.
all of us are not having that problem, so I don't think
I mean-
it's the server.
This is the exact thing that happened to me in other servers before when that's what was happening. But like,
Fine, hopping calls.
We
Okay.
reconvened. Man.
Who is it?
Yep, it's us. Is
Oh,
everyone
God.
here? Have we fixed the issues?
Spider recall.
I don't hear anything for now, or anything bad. I hear you all
Okay.
perfectly.
Okay.
Good.
But like,
Fuck,
we'll see.
fine.
We'll see.
Okay.
All right. That said, continuing from where we left off, things have changed a bit.
Mhm.
Not by much. Also, during this time, a few things have changed. I'm not giving any previous character details, like what happened to Zeb, what happened to August, what happened to Jan. We'll find that out when we go along. That said, we are now heading back to a familiar locale, Key West.
Key West. Key
Yep.
Lime.
Wait,
Yep,
before we start, there's something really important I need to ask.
What?
Can I have a link?
I'm going to kill you. Steven, it's been a good run, it's been a long run, but I'm finally going to slay you with my own bare hands.
Just do it now. Get it over with.
I'm so angry. Like it took every fiber of my being not to call you a cunt.
Oh no.
Just them.
Yeah.
How many more fiber? How many more? Can you just like lose a fiber real quick, Nifty? Then
Okay.
Do I have
one fiber?
All right.
All right. Now you can call them a cunt.
All right. Before we begin, I want to throw in the intro cutscene.
Okay.
All right. It's late one afternoon. Late, probably around 2 a.m. A man, heartbroken, leaves his former love's apartment and is trying to get a ride home. He managed to get that said cab, and he hops in the car. The Blue Oyster song "I Love the Night" starts playing, and the guy is just like, "Man, they fucking old ass song, man." And the guy in the cab is like, "What? You don't have any taste?" Not now. It's also really immature. Actually, rude. Why? Because it involves vampires. What?
I'm about to fight this nameless NPC.
What are you? The car then disappears away from street cameras as it then cuts to sort of a meeting. Like, how do I describe this room? It's like imagine like it's pretty much a classroom like area, TV on monitor showing a what appears to be a car now disappearing from sight. You did not hear the conversation had in the car, but you did see the footage of the vehicle disappear as a man with orange hair, a beige suit, and a blue collar shirt with khaki pants to go along with that, with his ID around his neck, which reads Winston Kessler.
What a wanker.
He's your boss, Nifty.
He has even more right to say it then.
Yeah. Simone, we had lunch. He's heartbroken. No. That's right. Okay, so footage of this vehicle disappearing at 3 o'clock. We don't know much. Car appears to have no license plate whatsoever. Do you guys have any theory crafting about this?
I assume I'm not here yet, right?
Yeah, you're not there yet. And we cut to our members of Let's Go in, should we do alphabetical order?
Alphabetical.
Yes.
Okay.
So naturally, I'm first. So.
God damn it. We cut to the first man, a plain, average white guy with a red tie and a white collared shirt, probably jeans, maybe black pants if you're lucky.
I would say like a type of brown casualist long pants.
Okay.
Like about a nice dark brown, yeah, that.
Yep. You have any theories to throw into this, Brian?
I'm actually gonna play it seriously here. No, I feel like I need a little bit more information before I can think of something solid.
I mean, we do have the victim's brother in the other room at this time, but any theories, guys? Let's talk to our magical experts who appears to know a bit more about disappearing acts. I should really let you guys describe your characters.
Describe your kill.
Describe your character. He points at you. Read your name out loud. Because, fuck, I'm not reading your.
Oh
actual
no! The pleasure's all yours. Please read my name out loud.
He points to you, Crandall Jambalaya Alafaya. God damn.
A valiant effort, but no, that is Crandall W. Afalafia to you, my good sir.
Can I just ask you a question, Stephen? Weren't you giving a shit about being Cockney bastards before, and yet here you are trying to do this accent?
I am not Cockney. I don't know what you saying that actually made me forget my fucking voice for him. Thanks, Nifty. Now all I'm thinking about are all the fucking Cockney insults I was saying earlier.
You fucking what, mate?
You fucking what?
You fucking wanker.
You reprobate.
You absolute reprobate.
You fucking.
Oh god damn it.
You fucking.
But yes, it is I,
Crandall.
Crandall W. Afalafia, your magical expert, and I know exactly what this is.
He said W?
He looks at your character. Describe yourself real quick.
Alright, so, I mean, for all the people in the stream, I'm the guy who says, Crandall W. Afalafia with the blue, and the blue right there. But basically, man wearing a blue and black bathrobe, with a tiny axolotl on his shoulder wearing a knight's helmet. Meanwhile, I also have 2 beer steins strapped to my blue and black wizard's hat. This Crandall comes from a long and storied line of mages that he ruined, being the successor of Merlin from King Arthur times. And he may or may not have caused the fall of Camelot. Before he was unceremoniously abducted from his timeline by his arch nemesis.
I'm just imagining like an OKKO style, all of this information pops up in a freeze frame in like bold impact font.
Ridiculous! So I know exactly what caused this.
Go on.
It's the fucking Chronosaur again!
The Chronosaur, right?
Yes, my arch nemesis.
Crandall, we both proved that
Death
he won't
hunting
breathe.
god of death. He's a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex who wears a top hat and a monocle, and who's trying to destroy all of time as we know it.
See, I'm so
Mario
see,
Odyssey, and you
I'm
said
so
Bowser was
glad.
this very same Chronosaur.
I'm so glad that we actually know you're from the past, or else you would not be looking good right now.
This is still face-palmingly stupid.
I mean, yeah, but
That's what they
there's a
all
reason.
say until they've had their entire timeline deleted by a top hat wielding.
Did you say that,
It's
Crandall?
not real.
Did you say that, Crandall?
What? Yes, I did.
Oh.
He then looks at Dorian, at you. Dorian, describe yourself. What is your full name?
Dorian Manchester. He's got a middle name.
Horse.
Not gonna tell you it, idiot.
Yeah. He's got like kind of a worn look about him.
Perhaps schlubby?
Old. No. Particularly his clothes are very worn. Like he's used them a lot. Probably his only pair. Shaggy, kind of sandy blonde, dirty blonde hair, and very rough, unshaven beard. And he's just kind of relaxed, confused at Crandall's statement because he doesn't know what the hell a Chronosaur is.
Trust me, you don't want to know what a Chronosaur is.
I don't think anyone wants to know what a chronosaur is.
I don't think I want to know.
If we know,
See, I'm gonna be on the opposition, and I'm gonna be. I would actually want to know.
We don't
You're a
have
force
time.
of chaos, Ben.
We don't have time, Brian.
First
Simone,
episode.
Simone, do you have any ideas?
Well, I don't believe we did get to hear Dorian's theory.
What is your theory?
Tunnels.
Tunnels? There's no tunnels on the island. There's no tunnels on the island. You know this, Brian.
I never said that.
Oh no,
that's Dorian.
Dorian. I mean Dorian. Sorry.
Wow. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I hold this position as group dumbass to get this type of respect.
I don't know. Could be
do
some
you need
form
to have a
of
nap,
magic.
sweetheart? You look tired. You need to have a sleep.
I need some respect, Simone.
I wasn't talking to you, Brian. No one respects you yet.
You haven't
that's
had
what
your
I mean.
character arc, darling.
Speaking of which, we cut to this very tall woman. Describe yourself, Simone.
Well, I'm Simone Lecter. I used to be in the police department. She has a big hat. She wears a blindfold over her face, and she's very sweet. She's a very sweet lady. She's a mommy, and everyone loves her as far as I'm aware. Your hat is much bigger.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we've solved this problem.
That's because Simone isn't compensating for something.
Zeb's hat, wherever he is actually larger than any hat. He has graduated to a 20-gallon hat.
Did he become Doug Dimmadome? Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god. Yeah.
God.
I'm Zeb Warren.
Owner of the Zeb Down Dimmadome.
Eat your peas.
Zeb Warrenson.
Eat your vegetables. That said, it's like, actually that gets you see your handler known as Winston Kessler. I think I described his name.
Yeah,
you did.
Okay.
Winston, do you think maybe you could roll back the tape there?
Yes.
Just a couple frames from when the car starts to disappear.
Yeah. You look at it. He does so, and when you look at it, it's sort of like a fade transition or something, like a fade out.
Now, Now, you see, I'm no magician. I don't understand no magickery like my friend Crandall here, but would you say that would be either transportation magic or invisibility magic, maybe?
That's the thing. We can't really tell from this distance, and the footage is all grainy.
That is very true. Do you know where the site is?
I believe it happened on. Let me check my notes. Around near the Ocean Walk Apartments.
Actually,
located in Midtown.
Did you send a crew out maybe to see if there were any tire tracks or anything that sort of would push us in the right direction?
If we sent some guys earlier, some lab guys over, we found nothing.
Nothing.
Actually, actual question. Back on the teleportation versus invisibility. Do we actually know if there are how do I put this? Do we actually know if there's if teleportation magic is instantaneous or takes a moment to get ready? Or
that's what I was asking, see, because I'm not sure. I mean, if they were to teleport, they would have done so as soon as the victim, right, would have gotten inside the vehicle.
Exactly. So, like, if we found out, so I mean, that would probably would help. That would probably help narrow things down if we found out what type of spell they were using first.
Exactly. Also, it may be like one of those hidden nightclubs that we see around the city where they've entered another plane using some sort of object in the vicinity.
Oh, we're still looking into that, but we do have an expert joining us today.
Oh, I
That
would
may
love
help
to meet
out.
them.
Hold on. Yep, he looks back at his phone and it's just like, yeah, and gives a quick text. You then see a what appears to be you're not sure, a undescriptive person with blue hair, pierced the ears. Would you say Neoma is like Asian in origin, or
I didn't really. Actually, yeah.
like he appears to have blue hair, shaved sides, and you can continue if you're. Oh,
They.
Yeah.
They. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. How dare you misgender my character?
Oh fuck! Oh damn.
Anyway.
Well, looks like I'm taking over as the DM, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And we win. We won.
We won Monster of the Week. Anyway,
we defeated the DM. Game's over.
With
Yeah.
power.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah, so you see this sort of androgynous-looking 20-something-year-old descend from the sky on purple starry wings.
At least what you
Are we
think
inside?
would be.
Are we inside
At
a
least what
building?
you think.
Oh.
Yeah, you're inside a building.
Oh wait, we're inside the. Wait.
Yeah.
So he just like burst through the door.
Yeah, you burst through the door and then like.
No, he burst through the
raise
ceiling.
yourself up.
He burst through the ceiling to like 7 floors of the building.
I've been floating up
God.
here the entire time, just watching this silly little charade go down, and
God.
I must say, you all are very entertaining.
Hmm.
Who are you?
Thanks for the
You
sun
remind me
roof.
of a tiefling I used to know.
Neoma, we talked about this. You can't just wander out of your cell, but
Let's see. Let me check my little notes here. You know what's funny? It says I can do what I want, and I wanted to roam.
See, contradictory. Those notes are just telling you what to do.
You know what? There's no communication in this building, Neoma. I understand where you're coming from sometimes.
yeah, it's hard to
Thank
get a
you.
signal in here. And someone should have texted me. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Well, if we knew Winston.
Oh.
Neoma, would
Anyway.
you like a mini quiche?
you
Let
know
me
what?
just open up my purse.
That would be delightful.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Now, you're not
Alright.
vegan or vegetarian or one of those silly
I don't
traditions
care.
or whatever.
Alright,
Okay, well,
people.
fantastic.
All right, people. So just let you know, the your witness, your only witness is standing inside the interview room. Is standing inside the interview room. You can talk to him if you want to.
Do y'all want to have a
Um,
crack at him first and soften him up for me, or should I just go straight in?
Oh, I'll
Sure,
soften
I'll-
him up. Don't worry.
I'll go.
real
No
first.
violence, Crandall.
Just
Oh,
real
I don't
quick,
need
here's
violence.
here's the file, and here's the suspect file and whatnot. And he gives
Thank you,
you the file and the victim's name, who is under Luis Caballero.
Neoma, did you watch the tape?
Yes, I was eavesdropping during the entire thing. Interesting little
perhaps-
magic on display there.
Do you have any idea on what kind of magic, maybe, as to what
Roll
sort?
Can I-
investigate a mystery.
Okay, hold on. Let me...
I believe it's under your shirt.
Sharp? Okay. I don't know, Bunkus. Like, listen. My
Mark experience, by the way.
Yep, thank you. That was a 6, in case
Yep.
anyone...
Yep.
I saw.
It's not
Rolls
showing the
work like
rolls
so.
on stream, though, so that's why I was saying. But,
Okay. Rolls
okay.
work like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, you explain it, I guess.
Rolls work like this, folks, in case you haven't watched the other streams. 10 plus, you do what you want, no questions asked. 7 for 9, you do what you want, but with complication. 6 and lower, you don't do what you want. In fact, something bad happens. However, he rolled investigate a mystery, and if you fucking don't answer any of this, instead you just act the founder, just like everything seems all right.
Yeah, listen. I've been sort of out of touch with my magical side since inhabiting this meat sack you call a body. I don't know how you deal with it. I'm feeling like lethargic
Well,
and
it's just something you're
Hey,
born with.
I can give you a pro tip here, right? An epic gamer tip here.
what is a
Hey,
gamer?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Just let me tell you.
I'm
Sweetheart,
so
you don't
proud
have
of
to-
my boy.
There's some of the greatest warriors on this planet, but that's besides the point. Just drink a lot of Monster Energy drinks and/or booze, and you'll be fine.
It's Mountain Dew,
Neoma.
actually, but yes, he has the
Neoma,
right
you just-
idea.
I will.
Neoma, you just need a rest. That's all you need. Don't listen to these idiots. They're being silly.
I will try all of your suggestions simultaneously, and if it goes badly, it's
Do
your
not.
fault.
Hey, I know
Neoma,
exorcisms.
I'll give you a
if
mini
you need
quiche.
help.
Please don't do this at the risk of your health. I mean, have you seen a gamer? And she just shows like a picture of like a really like
that's
stereotypical
horrifying.
beard.
Yeah, it looks
First
like
of
a
all-
picture of ninja.
First of all, I am a gamer.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you very
And
much.
look how
This is
you
the
turn-
picture
Wait,
of Brian.
but then I show this. But then I show a picture of world first top WoW reader Method Skull right here. Look at him. Look at how beautiful. Look at this man. This absolute unit.
That's a gamer.
he looks
These
like he
are
could.
That's the gamer.
He looks like he could punch a hole through Brian specifically. So I will concede that maybe these gamers have something of a merit to them.
See, thank you,
Sweetheart,
thank
you're
you.
so cute, but please don't
We're
do this.
Gamers are the most. Oh god, why do people keep trying to put gamers down?
I know, right?
All we want to do is play video games.
Exactly, and that's all you do, and you end up an unhealthy. You know what? I'm not getting this argument.
Are you gonna say unhealthy in the face of this guy?
Are the gamers the ones who live in a society?
They are.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
Have you
I'm surprised
seen,
you know that.
Dorian,
Have you
you're
seen our
Dorian,
incel tears on Reddit?
Listen,
Dorian, are you already in the
Gamer.
interview room?
I probably would have left like halfway through this conversation.
Oh yeah, you're already there.
Simone's waiting until last. She's waiting for everyone else to soften them
Dorian,
up.
you enter the interview room and you see a dark-haired man, dark tan, slick back hair. It's like, oh, are you the officer that's going to help me with this scenario, or agent, I guess? Yes.
Yeah, I'll be helping you with this scenario. Gonna ask a couple questions. Shouldn't take up too much of your time.
Yes. Go ahead.
Hmm.
You notice the upper portion of his mouth a little bit, and you do see fanged teeth.
Hmm. Gonna ask your name first. Just a formality.
My name's Ronaldo, or just call me Ronnie Caballero. I'm looking for my brother Louis.
Have you or Lewis ever had enemies? Or someone who would wish to bring you harm?
No, not that I'm aware of.
How about maybe friendly rivalries that have been a little heated of recent?
Look, me and my brother are just trying to get by, and we came to the States just to get some money after our parents died.
Where have you two been working? Same workplace, different workplaces?
Being the older brother, I took on most of the responsibility of getting a job. I managed to work for this for a tech firm. Lewis, on the other hand, I know he means well, but he hasn't really been working. Hasn't been really trying to find a job, and I know he used to. I knew he got like a job once at God, what is Cal? Oh my God, Cal's Pizza or something. So it didn't work out. mostly because he can only do late shifts because we're vampires.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Has your brother been acting strange of recent?
I know he's having girl problems.
Girl problems?
Oh, do dish.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just here. Don't mind me.
Are you just there now, Dorian? You look to the side, and he almost just like
Hello.
with his arms up to his face.
I'm gonna walk in as well and take a seat next to Dorian and just sort of give him a little wave.
This is pretty crowded for an interview. Okay.
I'm going to hop into the room and make a dab on the floor.
Crandall, now's not the time, sweetheart. Remember,
There's
a time and place.
I'm gonna point to...
Ronaldo looks at you, Dorian. He's just like, did he just fucking dab?
Magicians, sweetheart.
Crandall's an odd
people.
one, but his expertise is required on this investigation. I'm gonna point to Neoma.
Is he wearing a bear hat?
Yes, that I am.
I'm sorry. I'm very fascinated by this. Like, I don't know if you invite this homeless man into the office. I don't know how your agency works.
Crandall is he is a victim of poor explaining of our society and culture by a shitlord, in essence. Dorian and I will be handling most of the intelligence on this case.
Is he like European or something?
He's kind of like our pet.
I mean, I am your what?
He's like a
waving around like magic wands. Thank you very much.
He's like a bad dog.
He's like a mascot or a hamster or an ant. Definitely an ant. I like that one.
Hi, hey.
And this is Neoma. They are a megalomaniac and a narcissist. So you don't need to worry about any.
I'm getting whiplash right now.
I like the terms
don't worry about it.
better than you.
I just hope you realize you admit to being a bottom and you've lost all your top privileges.
Anything.
I'm sorry, you can't.
Ronaldo is just like looking at Dorian. He's just like, look. This is kind of like strange that all of you guys just entered the room, but like, I really need to be quick. My brother and I have like a condition.
I understand.
Trying to hide something, are you?
How about you
Randall,
tell
please.
me your brother's ex, and we'll look into her.
I do want the hot goss. Please do dish.
Well, Isabella lives at what did I put it in?
Can you tell us?
Yeah, he's his girlfriend does live down at Ocean Walk.
Isabella.
Neoma, remember that. I know you have a good memory, sweetheart. Now, can you tell us the nature of these girl problems?
That's on him. Most of the relationship stuff has been on him recently, though.
But what exactly was he doing? Did he vent to you or tell you any?
He's been sort of quiet He's been sort of quiet the past few days. I just wish he could talk to me.
Is this Isabella violent?
Not at all. In fact, she's a vampire too, so she could relate. Though we are technically different species. More or less.
Now, I do need to know this, Ronaldo, and it is a very uncomfortable question, so you don't need to answer. But how have yours and your brother's eating habits been as of late? Have you found yourself
always get our
cravings?
I usually eat our government blood packets once a month. Usually,
has Ronaldo
usually in our recommended eating period.
Has Ronaldo been partying as of late, going out and trying things?
All I know, he's been missing for 3 days, and he needs to be found in at least 4. Otherwise, bad shit will happen.
I understand. Okay. So does Ronaldo? Does your brother?
Dorian, were you going to say something?
I have a question for you, Ronnie.
Go ahead.
Now, I don't really understand vampires too much. So, what's the difference between you and Isabella?
Well, the agency's been calling us by strains because apparently vampires are different depending on where the vampire in question is from. So
Hashtag not all vampires.
God.
Brian, can you please keep him out of the bedroom, please?
This ain't a bedroom.
Sorry.
This is an interview room.
This is an
Sorry, I got
intervention.
other
is
things
what
on
it
my
is.
mind.
So there's technically 3 strains of vampirism. Well, main strains. We're known as strain C.
Mm-hmm. What are some of the habits and or requirements for your strain?
So strain C's are known as Chieto. I can't pronounce his name, but it's Chieteo.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like an Aztec term or something. I'm gonna put it down here, but they use strain C as short since the names can be complicated. And Isabella is a strain S or Strigoi, I think it's pronounced.
Is that like the Draculas? I did see Dracula. Very interesting movie.
I think they also call it Dracula type or something.
Dracula 3000.
That's one of in my eons and eons of staring at your tiny marble of a planet. Dracula was it stood out.
Neoma, can I just say something real quick, sweetheart?
Yes.
I need you to remember that the moon is a smaller celestial body than Earth, and you're trapped in a very small, confined space, and you're not as big as you think. Now, Ronaldo, I do need to bring to your attention.
There's also strange J's. God. I tried to talk to Dorian here, man. Like, I really need to make this quick.
Brian and Cranda are like owing at this sick burn.
God.
Neoma's just devastated in the corner.
Just to make basically, strain S are European vampires, strain C's are Aztec vampires. There's also strain J's, but they have their own issues.
Are they
so?
Are they from
basically
W's like me?
No. Basically, each vampire has their own, strain of vampires have their own powers. However, our type of vampires require blood frequently compared to the other vampires.
What is there a specific requirement, or does Ronaldo have a certain taste maybe that we could use as bait to find him, or anything along those lines?
Well, he hasn't been feeding recently, so I don't know if he's been feeding.
He's probably been feeding elsewhere then. Do you have anywhere where he may have sort of frequented to get blood?
Not that I'm aware. No, because usually blood doesn't usually blood comes from the gut. Like blood banks get sent to our blood donations get sent to our house. Yeah, so we just eat from there.
But he hasn't been feeding at home.
We're not allowed to feed on the street, right?
I'm very aware. However, some vampires do get involved in illegal activities, as do all individuals. It's just as speaking of Isabella, I just kind of want to know what we're prepared for, if anything.
Well,
we need to be able to.
I don't want my brother turning into a Nosferatu or something, or whatever they call the crazy ones.
Yeah, neither do we, which is why Dorian and I are going to attempt to find him as best we can. But for that, we do need to have this uncomfortable information, as hard as it may be.
I could give you Isabella's apartment number. That's all I remember.
That'd be fantastic if you could, and we'll keep you posted on how we come across. Do you have any more questions for him, Dorian?
Do any of your knowledge, do any of the vampires have innate magic?
From what I can tell, we have sometimes have superpowers, but not anything like magic.
If we were to, sorry, go ahead, Dorian.
From what I remember.
If we can get out Isabella's apartment number, that will conclude my questioning in particular.
Same with me. Thank you very much for your time, Ronaldo. I'll let Dorian collect that from you, and I'll escort the rest of the riffraff out. Thank you for your time.
All right. That said,
Simone does just that.
Basically, if you're dealing with vampires, I will link you this article I made of vampires.
Thank you,
Just get-
Austin.
Thank you,
Yay.
Austin.
Using Worldly Anvil. I wish we were sponsored by them.
We're
Because
not.
they do cool stuff.
We have no
Oh,
sponsors.
we're not, but they're real good.
Wait, this
Real
is
good.
this article. It's citing a world famous author named. Sounds like.
You cut out, Steven.
It's
What?
cutting out when he's trying to do his
What?
bullshit.
This article,
Thank God.
it's referencing a world famous author. His name is Jan Erickson.
God.
Sounds like a pussy.
I have to agree
Sounds
with
like a
Neoma
guy
on
that
this
would be
one.
really cool to meet one day.
He sounds like a real piece of work.
I think I read
Oh,
another
my
book
God.
of his. It was on shark women? I don't know. Maybe it was like shrimp people.
Jan was drunk when writing his hit novel. That said,
You know,
all
no
the
s-
info you ever want to know about vampires are in this article.
I'd
I'm gonna
like
spend
to.
a little bit of time reading.
I'd like to
Go ahead.
imagine this is
Sorry.
just like a fold-out pamphlet, with
Of vampires and you.
vampires and you.
By Zeb.
Well, I'm definitely looking over this. I'm looking over this.
I've still yet to add other strains of vampire, but
Well,
I'm also gonna look over it myself.
You know,
all right, that said,
going from having unlimited time in the universe to being in this constrained form, it takes a lot more effort to just read a thing.
I'm confused,
Isn't
Neoma.
it interesting
yes,
how your
yes.
little people do
Oh,
this?
yeah.
So you keep saying constrained form. Does that mean you're possessing someone?
Yes. Sorry, I forget I have to do the rundown, and not everyone just knows who I am. I am a celestial being, one might say, an angel, perhaps. I don't know. That's your word, not mine. But and I'm trapped in the moon. Not an ideal situation. So I possess this person right here that you're looking at, to hopefully get me out one day, but hopefully soon. And well,
See,
yes.
Did you like
I mean not to offend, but usually things coming out from larger things that were trapped there usually are, for whatever reason, there for a good reason.
Oh, the other
So-
angels
Have you not
hated
heard-
me.
I
you not
can only
heard
imagine.
I
them
wonder
speaking?
why.
Have you not heard them speaking for the past hour or so there, Dorian? They're a little bit
Honestly, I just thought
high and mighty.
he was kind of a dick.
I'm great.
All right, I'm sorry.
Thank
why
you.
is everyone calling each other? Why is
Oh, this is what you were telling me before, Brian. They're deep dish sexual.
Mm.
Yes.
What was the apartment number for Isabella's?
I'm going to make a number up. I'll
4.
put it in the story. No, it's really simple. It's I'll just
You're
put-
taking forever. And yet.
Yep, this is the number. Good.
123rd floor, apartment 45.
No, it's just labeled room number. It's more of an open apartment. The room numbers are just labeled like such.
This seems like
It's on the first floor.
this seems like a terrible way to organize rooms. Why are there so many on a single floor?
Honestly, I've never seen this before. Like
There's
honestly,
only
it's
6.
like
You know, just curious. What strain did you say he was again?
Strain C. So
you see
Aztec.
Isabella's
Ouch.
ass.
Just out of character right now. What? Just for reference sake, what stream would Linda be then?
We don't know yet.
Linda,
No, Linda.
I would
Isabella.
say Linda's a
Wait.
character from the other game.
Oh,
Linda
okay.
would be a strain S. I mean, a strain S. So she is
Rank
a
S
Not just
vampire. Yes.
Name drop people. I don't know.
yeah, no. Ocean. Let me actually.
Ocean man, take me
Yeah.
by the hand, take me to the land. Do you understand?
Let me share an image for the folks at home.
So how you doing there, Brian?
I'm learning a lot.
Anything interesting that we can use to find our suspect or victim?
Well, apparently, something that's actually picking out. So Strain C is apparently okay. So Strain C vampires are actually not immune to their own venom.
Wow,
Strain
really?
C carry a venomous bite, and in their normal form, they're actually not immune to their own venom. So
You're saying this
other
as you're
vampires
in
carry
your
venom?
cars, I'm guessing. How are you getting to this apartment?
I got my
well,
van.
Obviously, I'm in Brian's car.
We do have Brian's Tesla.
I'd probably offer Neoma a ride.
I can fly. It's fine.
But how far
So
can you fly?
You have no idea how high I can fly.
how far?
You know what? Yeah, I'll take the ride.
Oh. Are you
Don't worry.
sure? You sure you want to humble yourself in our vehicles?
It's fine.
How big of you, you tiny, tiny thing?
I love how Simone's being passive aggressive about this.
It's
No, this is
fantastic.
active aggressive. This is
So-
not
One other thing about Strange Seas, in the Nosferatu state, well, one of the things that I can easily identify as Strange Sea, skin peeling off, pinkish yellow gargoyle-esque, snake-like neck, hog-like snouts. Essentially, a lot of animalistic characteristics with this one. Feral and they
should have asked. I should have asked Ronaldo if he would have had a reason to go Nosferatu.
Here, hold on. I got this. I got this. And Neoma, they close her eyes, and then they open them up again, and they are like glowing purple, like the same shade as their wings. And I am going to use Boss from Beyond. So the way this
real quick, how are you communicating with each other as your guys are driving? Are you on like a phone conference call?
Yeah, I would imagine
about so.
Yeah.
We have those earpieces from the Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh no. It's just like Dorian's kind of like we're just have like my phone's on the thing and connected to the speaker, and we're just like kind of talking over.
Brian's just like,
talking.
Don't worry, I have Skype.
First of all, I use Discord. I do use
He's a
Discord.
gamer,
Second,
Dom.
He's a gamer, that's right.
Dom.
Second, I'd be worried about what Dorian uses. He doesn't exactly seem tech savvy, really.
A Nokia.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, what does Dorian use?
Honestly, I've just called Brian and put it on
That
speaker.
And
that's what I was imagining. Because Dorian doesn't seem like he would do anything else other than that.
Please tell me Dorian has a BlackBerry.
He's probably got like
I feel like a brick phone.
He's probably got a
60s.
generic phone that someone's like, oh yeah, you need this in order to be a part of the agency, and I'm like, shit.
Oh wait, do we have company phones? Do we get
Probably
company
do.
phones?
Yeah.
Okay, then fine. Like we're all using.
Finally got with the times compared to last time where they just stuck us in a cell.
All right, guys, we got company phones. They're pretty outdated, but hey, they work.
I don't need them. Axolot lets me do this anyways.
I could communicate.
I got the phone.
I put
All
Sir
right,
Axolot up to my ear, and I call Brian with him.
And no.
You're in the same car.
And the only thing Axolotl do is just start biting Crandall's ear.
It's just like.
Real quick,
The reception is great, but the pain is also great.
So while they're fiddling with their measly human technology, I am communicating with my body in the moon. I'm using Boss from Beyond. At the beginning of each mystery, roll plus weird. On a 10+, your superiors ask you to do something small. 7 to 9, they ask you to do something complicated or difficult. In either case, you get to ask them something from the investigative mystery move right now. On a miss, you are required to do something terrible. If you do not accomplish what they've ordered, you cannot use this move again until you've made up for your failure. So the way I'm sort of flavoring this is that it's Neoma's actual body that is imprisoned in the moon, giving themselves orders to set up their prison break, essentially.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll. My weird is not good. It's not terrible, but it's a 0. So
That's
gotta
terrible.
work
Roll
my
it.
way back up. That is an 8.
8.
So
All right,
mixed
what does
success.
that give you?
They asked me to do something complicated or difficult. But I do get to ask a question. We could do the, I guess, request first if you want.
Ask your question, and maybe I'll request something from you from that.
Okay.
From Investigate a Mystery.
Yes, from Investigate a Mystery. So, let's see.
The question. Oh,
Good.
I am going to ask, what is being concealed here?
That sounds
Let's see.
vague.
I'm going to basically, you have a vision of the past, and like you're basically use your moon vision. You basically it zooms in on Earth to where Key West is, to that very moment that night. You have this vision,
Mm-hmm.
and in it you see as the car's turning around is like becoming invisible. You see a what appears to be a man with grinning teeth appear to turn around in the vehicle, and it fades out. And the last thing you notice about them, that the driver, goddamn, the audio.
Ben, are you blowing into your mic?
No,
Oh.
it's Steven.
God.
What? It's not me.
Anyway, moving on. They have a weird symbol. He had a weird symbol carved into his forehead, and and it looks like some sort of cult. And you can't have rival religions going about trying to stop your rival. Best you can do now when on this mission, take them out.
Okay. so the glowy eyes like quickly flash away, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I got something. I saw.
Hold on, fuck. Was the stream running?
Yeah, the stream's running.
Okay, it's weird. It's not showing up on my end.
It's still running.
Here,
it's fine.
Let me take. I'll take a look.
I have it still up. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Like, I'm looking at the link. It doesn't say anything.
I am looking at the preview right now. The time is still going on. So it is fine.
It says it's waiting on my end, but...
It says it's waiting on my end, too.
Well,
I'll check it, too.
It says scheduled for November 9th.
Now is November 9th. It should be live.
Where's the link?
Can I get a link?
The link was in the announcements. The link is in the announcements.
Okay.
Gotcha.
There are 3 people waiting.
Oh, God. Anyway, should I continue
Monster
this?
of the
Or
Week.
should we...
Hold on.
It's been going.
Yeah, okay. We're good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I got this on lock. Don't worry. I got you.
All right.
Anyway.
That's...
So remind me, like, the last snippet of what happened in the vision.
The cultist turns around, and basically the car turns around at his passenger, and has a weird symbol on his head, looking like from another religion.
Right.
Okay. That's what. Yeah, that's something I want to speak about a little bit after this.
Wait, that real quick, Neoma.
fuck.
Hold on. It still says,
hold on.
It still says waiting.
Oh god.
It's the
It's
same
not
for me
running.
too.
Oh
Did you
shit.
not hit live?
I didn't think you had to. Oh god damn it.
Okay. Are we at least recording?
Yes. I can upload it afterwards. Don't worry. We're good.
Okay.
As
Okay.
long as we're recording, it's still salvageable. That's all we need to know.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll just upload it immediately afterwards. It's fine.
Okay. All right.
Do you just want to hit live from now and then?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That would make no sense. I'm just going to upload
any
the
lost
VOD.
footage will be uploaded.
There will
as a
be
VOD.
no
All right.
lost footage. Just stop talking about it.
All right.
Listen.
Nothing was lost. Nothing great
right,
was lost. Okay.
let's
Do you
pick
relay
up.
this to your allies, Neoma?
Yes.
Except the part about them trying to stop your possible wrestler.
Well, I
Maybe.
mean, I don't care if they know. Listen,
Okay.
listen. I saw someone. They were grinning. They were smiling. It was creepy. They had a symbol on their forehead. It looked like some kind of cult. I can't have that. And it seems like they're involved. So I think it would be in everyone's best interest to intervene with them.
So when you say intervene, Neoma, are you talking about killing or arresting?
Stopping.
That sounds
Stopping
like killing.
permanently or until 80 years or more is over?
Depends.
Answer the
Okay,
question.
so
I got a huge favor to ask. I'm gonna pass over a notebook and pen. Can you draw
wait,
this?
As you're driving,
we're two different cars away.
Well, no, Neoma's in the van.
Yeah.
Neoma's in the
I'm
van.
in
Okay.
Dorian's car.
Take
So-
the notebook in the glove, in like the fucking glove
Yeah, I
box.
opened the glove box.
Okay.
handed it to Neoma. I need you to draw the symbol out.
All right, will
Um,
do.
So while she's doing that, I just want to speak out about like the whole cult thing. Actually, so apparently from the pamphlet, so most vampires will often group or cohabitate with each other to form covens, nests where Gothko's other personality quirks. Basically, what I'm getting from this is that
It's a
maybe,
vampire cult that he's joined.
or maybe a rival gang who just doesn't like his
Oh.
kind.
Well, I was thinking less that. I mean, if they got in the car, then more than likely they're going to use his Nosferatu-esque abilities. As far as I'm aware, no other vampires have venom. Is that correct, Brian?
Vampire. Let me take. I do think only Strange Sea, but that was the only one I was looking at.
Because Brian's reading this, I'm going to say, by the way, Simone is driving the car.
No. I skimmed through it back over.
Oh,
at,
you already read it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, I skimmed through it over at the place while I'm driving. I'm just recalling everything. All I'm saying is that with all the possibilities we have, either A, they trapped him, or B, they were trying to get him to join.
I'm going to go with the latter. From what he sounds like, not feeding at home is a bit of a suspicious thing. It sounds like he was out partying with these people, and perhaps the reason Isabella is upset with him is because he's not spending a lot of time with her. But of course, we'll find that out when we get to her apartment now.
I'm only thinking the first because he's still missing.
It depends on what she says.
It just honestly matters when we find a dead body.
That's true. I mean, we won't, will we? Don't they turn to ash or something?
Well, okay, so people who get infected with the vampire disease actually do die, but they reanimate about an hour or a couple after death into vampires. After that, I pretty much think it's fair game.
Okay. Well, we'll see. How far away are we?
You're pulling up, and it's kind of like you're in a weird ass parking lot. Like, it's one of those like apartment layouts where like you have to drive a bit to get to the right apartment. It's frustrating.
Are the buildings numbered out of order?
Yeah, and like there's like several things like you can't park there. It's not visitor parking.
You know what? Question. Anyway, he said, I'm just starting to pick out things. He said that he wasn't feeding at home, right?
That's what I just said. That's why I said I think it's the
like that's what
latter.
you just said. All right, let's keep going.
You guys managed to pull up to the building, and you head to her apartment. In it, basically, do you guys knock, or what do you guys do?
I'll knock.
I kicked the door down with my Crandall powers.
Actually think about it. He probably was.
I roll tough.
I'm rip
Crandall, I swear to God.
Close.
Okay,
Dorian,
who's
would you mind
doing what
holding him
first?
fast?
Who's doing what first?
I'm
Dorian
knocking
and I
on the
should
door.
knock and speak with her.
We
Dorian
could
and
do
I
that,
should do
or...
Neoma, would you mind holding on to Crandall for me?
Fine. I won't break down the door. I'll do this instead. And instead, I cast a spell.
No.
I'm very curious to see how this will end up.
I cast a spell on Axolot. So should we're weird now?
I thought his name was Axolotl.
Yeah, just roll. Yeah,
No, that's what
it's
he
Sir
is.
Axolot. He's an axolotl, but roll weird. I'm gonna see where this goes.
Why?
10.
What effect are you trying to pull? Are you
All right.
doing?
So what happens is that Axolot's whiskers sharpen into what looks like a key shape, and I use him to unlock the door by picking the lock.
Lock the door.
Really, what
Crandall.
happens? Really, what happens? You just smush him into the key, and his fucking elastic form fits into the keyhole as you then turn it, kind of breaking his neck. As you pull it out, it then twists back into shape like nothing had happened.
He's completely fine.
I imagine he does a little blep, sticks tongue out.
So,
Dorian, please knock on the door.
I have.
She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my door's unlocked for some reason." The sun!
Oh,
Actually,
no,
she does it like she did it with like a rope as she's trying to avoid the light. Just come in.
Do you want us to just come in? Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah, we'll come in.
Stay
You
out
notice
here.
that
We'll
like
have a
there
talk
are
later.
also like hurricane shutters covering the windows of her apartment. Front windows of her apartment.
Very
How you
homey
doing?
place you have here.
Oh yes, there's sort of goth somewhat goth motif going on with it.
Girl, I like your style.
You're not even wearing goth, Neo Mari.
That is not my name.
Neo Mari.
Well, I'm sorry. You're just so uninteresting. I forgot your name.
Oh, when
Yeah,
what?
dude. I high five and fist bump,
No, you dab.
and then I dab.
Oh, when I am free. Oh.
If you get free.
You just got dunked on.
Dunked on twice in a
Neoma.
day.
How about you three take this outside?
Hold me back. Hold me back.
No, there are some
I'm
actual
gonna put my hand.
questions I have to ask.
I'm gonna put.
There are
I'm
some
gonna put
questions
my-
I have to ask, though.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Simone,
I guess-
give me that squeezy.
Are you with the agency? Am I getting my blood packets today?
Not exactly.
It's not even the end of the month. It's still the middle of October.
It's a different
Yeah,
issue.
we're
One concerning
actually-
Lewis.
There's been a boyfriend napping. Your boy's been napped.
Neil,
What?
you're not helping.
Oh,
Neil,
that's
he
the
says that.
thing. Oh, that's
Making
the
it
thing.
harder to
I
find.
broke up with him like 3 days ago.
Oh.
make-
So we have a couple of questions that ask about your ex. Actually, you see, he's gone missing.
Oh no.
Yes.
Apparently, he has also not been feeding. Do you know anything about this?
Yes.
I thought I didn't know anything about not feeding.
It's okay. We're not here to intimidate you into any answers. It's whatever you're comfortable with.
So one of the things about not feeding is if vampires actually don't feed, they enter the Nosferatu state for being denied blood. Actually,
You are
so.
explaining this to a vampire.
I was
No, I'm talking. I'm telling this to the others. I'm legit talking this to you guys.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
Because obviously you don't know.
Wrecked. Neoma's just getting fucked on, dude.
Yep.
So yes, I'm telling this to everyone. Like, so before I'm telling this to everyone. Like, personally, I think he is feeding because there haven't been any records of a vampire going feral of a strange sea, or at least not that I've heard of.
I have a question. Has he been keeping any strange company? Maybe weirdos with symbols carved into their foreheads? Ring any bells?
No. He's been always a nice kid, but nice guy. But like, honestly, it wasn't working out with us. Like, just
when you say
general
it wasn't working
relationship
out,
problems. And he told me he got fired from his old job. And
did he say how he got fired from his old job? Cal's Pizza, right? Do you know where that is?
yeah, I think it's along Duval Street. I'm not sure, but
well,
he had a
perhaps some
fight
of
with
us
his.
should go have a look at Cal's Pizza, maybe.
Cal's Pizza? Do you mean Callum's Pizza?
Listen.
They rebranded about like 4 years ago, just to escape some bad PR.
So we're gonna.
The PR. He said he got in a fight with his boss.
Did he?
And then he jumped on the ceiling and hissed, and it didn't really do anything. And he got hit with salt, like right in the eyes.
Right. And
I mean, salt in the eyes.
Right, weren't you telling me that's the guy who stole your girlfriend?
What?
No, that wasn't him.
I don't see how this is relevant to our current situation in which we're trying to find a missing person. Now, can you please take this seriously, or I'll ask you to wait in the car.
I mean, you can ask me anything. Whether I will do them will be dependent on how much booze you have.
Crandall.
Or Neoma could use her crazy space magic. Their crazy space magic.
No, guys, let me handle this. Crandall, listen, we need an air of dominance right now. I need you to T-pose harder than you ever T-posed before in your life and remain silent.
You drive a hard bargain, but I must display my dominance in this time of strife.
Well,
it's the only way to get him shut up.
I told Lewis that he was kind of like, look, I broke up because he's been real childish recently. Just a man baby like those two over there.
What's he been saying? Like those two over there?
Well, most of the time, like, he mostly tries to spend time with me, even though he's been getting late for work. And just a huge man baby. I'm gonna be real. Lewis was.
Was there. So, in regards to any subjects of conversation while you were together, was there anything that you two fought about, maybe? Anything that either he would say to hurt you, or you would say to hurt him? Any interesting information there?
He just believed that he just argued about the dumbest things, like pineapple on pizza is a crime.
And
a real goofball, and I wasn't looking for one in a relationship. I'm going to be real.
I understand. That's why I brought my least sexy men with me. Now, I do have to
look at your party, and they're all crusty.
Now, hey, I maintain a pretty good appearance, thank you.
Unremarkable.
I am fucking ephemeral.
There's a Cheeto stain.
God.
I am the greatest man to have ever lived.
Listen, you're ephemeral, but you have no idea how the human body works, so you haven't taken a shower.
First of all, fuck
Shut
you.
I go to the Victoria's Secret just to get the shampoo. That shit's the best.
No.
You're supposed to eat shampoo, right? I'm trying to get the arbitrary rules down.
Yes, eat as much shampoo as you like.
Listen, Neoma, listen. As a professional human, later on I will teach you the ropes of how to properly live your life.
Do you want to end up like Crandall, Neoma?
Oh God, no.
Then don't listen to Brian.
Dorian, do you have any other questions?
Dorian, yeah, please take over while I babysit.
Isabella, did Lewis have any favorite dives? Bars, arcades, doesn't matter where it is. Any places he would visit
I know
frequently?
he used to hang out in the under pier or
Any
the underwalk.
friends that he would go with? Anyone who come by?
No, but he did say he's been followed by like this weird horse.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about the underpier that's run by Franz Underpier?
Oh my god, I hate you.
The underwalk? Oh god, no.
One of Neoma's eyes flashes purple.
You just hear.
No, but I think that'd be our best bet. It's right down on Duval Street.
Weird horse. Okay.
Weird horse? Is there any other
Yes.
explanation?
So let them finish their conversation first.
Do we have to though?
Yes.
Just to ask real quick, like I've also I've been trying to keep in touch with most of the supernatural community, but for some reason, I'm trying to think of a name.
Do it. Get that name.
Get that name.
Like I've been missing. Some people have been missing from the supernatural community.
Were they all followed by these weird horses?
Not that I'm aware of. But it could be related.
Okay. Follow-up question. Okay, I just want to get this clear. You stated that your ex had would sometimes have like really weird behavior issues at times.
Well, he didn't take the breakup great.
Well, okay, so at the begin, well, I mean, did it just come out of nowhere, or was it always there to begin?
No, he was always a huge dork.
Did he maybe recently seem to be covering himself in makeup to feign that he is not a Nosferatu? Just a concept.
No, he always took his blood on time.
Neoma,
here's what I'm kind of throwing out. Maybe the people who kidnapped him are starving him.
That's why time is of the essence.
That's why we're trying to get as much information as possible without goofing off and T-posing or dabbing. Now,
so
Isabella, I do have another one question for you as well. Do you happen to have any friends who haven't been taken, who may have had families or anything along those lines we could speak to?
Well,
just to see if we can find a common thread in this case.
Well, the Ulfersons, I have a friend I know are like a group of werecrocks. Have been wondering where one of their sons are, but nothing that I'm aware of yet.
God, this planet has a delightful menagerie of creatures. Can I just say?
Can give.
You know, that's the first compliment I've heard from you all day.
You must be real lonely.
It's like visiting a very, very exotic zoo.
Yeah, yours must be a sad, lonely man cave. Let's get out of here, guys. Come on.
That said, he leaves you some phone numbers. I will say during the car ride, like phone numbers of families of kidnapped victims.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Not yet.
Are we about to fight? Not yet.
No.
Soon.
No.
Soon, guys. Don't
Ignore that.
You guys go to the underwalk, which has a strange little entrance of like being behind a trash can. Of which it kind of works like some fucking Hogwarts 9.5 3/4 shit.
Mm-hmm.
You guys pop on inside and enter this little pocket plane filled with like weird beings, like weird creatures.
Is Centipede guy still there?
Oh yeah, he's still there. He's selling wares.
I wave.
Like,
I give him a little wave.
He's too busy. Like, buy item.
He's a cutie.
somewhere along.
What, Brian?
I wanna use my oops skill.
We're coming up on time here.
Yeah,
by
I
the way,
know.
Yeah,
Austin.
I will. If you want to, yeah. You know what? We'll end it off on this.
Okay.
You
Is there
use
any
your
kind
oops.
of yeah? Okay,
No,
go on.
Brian,
Go on.
what
go
does
on.
Brian come across?
Okay. So give me a second. I have to pull this guy up.
Oh dear.
I find something important and useful, but not necessarily related to the immediate problem.
He's like Brian starts to walk towards Neoma, like, yes, this must be it, and then walks right past them.
Give me a second to find the file real quick.
Damn,
Sorry, I'm
Neoma.
gonna throw out the Neoma roast.
Listen,
Neoma.
I am fully here for the Neoma roasts. Like there's just something so delightfully impotent about a powerful godlike being trapped in a moon.
And just being absolutely flamed.
And then just being
Yeah.
flamed by a bunch of fucking tiny creatures.
It's like,
I have been watching your planet for fucking millennia, and this is the thanks I get. Wow.
wow, you
Oh wait,
stalker.
it's already
He's
on
like, yeah,
here,
your
fucking-
tiny marble of a planet. I'm like,
You
trapped
fucking
in the
stalker. I should put a restraining order on you.
All right, Brian. As you're wondering about these weird, odd streets hidden, basically a world within a world, you then see a gray horse with bright pink eyes and little fairy wings.
Oh.
Bright pink eyes, little fairy wings.
It's just like, oh, you lost?
No.
Where the fuck did Brian go?
You look around. Brian is gone.
Does this mean I get? Does this mean like I get?
Yeah,
I
you get
a mon-
experience. You get experience from whatever this.
for like? Don't worry, I'll check it out whenever I go
Yeah.
by myself to check out somewhere scary.
Yep. You then follow him like the weird appeal of this creature into an alley. In it, and I'm gonna set up this map real quick.
You get map?
Yeah, I got map.
It's a map. It's a map. It's a map.
We did it. We're doing it, guys.
Give me a second.
We're investigating a mystery.
Yeah.
Don't leave it
And
to Brian.
we finally lost Brian. This day couldn't get any better.
Yeah,
What?
but you're
How am I
so
supposed to
Brand.
understand anything about the world?
Like no, but now you're so with Brand.
Wow, it sounds like you're actually going to have to be a real human being instead of this awkward trash being.
I'm always a real human being.
You're
He
not.
dead.
You're a subhuman.
I still think that your little axolotl is the mage. And you're not.
I am also.
We're both
somewhat
wizards.
Dorian.
I feel like he's the better wizard.
I really like that theory.
With that,
Very
Brian,
interesting.
I'm gonna cut.
You're
to
dead.
next screen.
Brian is dead. He's been
Brian,
killed.
you
my
follow
God.
around, and these guys appear from behind, wielding chains with hooks at the end.
Oh my god.
Both their arms and legs are basically every time they move, you see like a blotch of blood appear on their like robes, and the horse got and the little horse fairy is just like, all right, get him, boys.
Oh,
And that's where we're gonna leave off tonight.
excellent.
The very last thing Brian says before we cut off is like, don't worry, I've been playing Bloodborne to prepare for this.
No, Bloodborne 2. This is
I've been playing
2025.
Bloodborne 2 for this. My gamer essence will save me here, guys.
you just see Brian pull out like a can of Mountain Dew, crack it open, take a sip, and go. Tastes like victory. Tastes like gamer.
It's like gamer.
All right, with that, so I'm gonna ask some questions, and you're gonna answer yes or no. Every yes you give me gives you experience.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
First question: did we conclude the current mystery?
No.
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 All right. Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
No.
Yes.
No.
Did we? What?
Yes.
I feel like Isabella
Hanging out with
committed
Brian was the
suicide.
worst.
That's not
Saved
certain
ourselves.
death, though.
Now,
We
Yeah,
actually
but-
caused
but
certain
worse.
death every time we burned Neoma.
well, okay, listen. In that regard, in Simone's case, Crandall's life has
You
been
didn't
saved
save
from
anyone.
Brian's
I'm gonna be
shitpost.
real. This is still a beginning of the mystery.
Yeah.
Technically,
I'm-
no one died.
I saved all of us from Neoma's awful personality. You're
All right.
welcome.
Did you learn something new and important about the world?
Yes.
I learned a lot of things about vampires actually. Because
Yeah.
I've been reading that fucking thing.
All
Hell
right,
yeah.
I
everyone
learned that
mark-
Neoma's a dick, and that
I
Simone
learned
apparently
that
is full
someone
of
hit
mom roast.
Next up, did we learn anything new and important about one of the hunters?
Yes.
Yes.
All of them.
Wait, did
We
we?
just learned learned more shit about Neoma, and we didn't want to.
Yeah, I think the fact that I gave my rundown as a character counts.
There's
Immediately.
apparently a cult that wants to stop Neoma, even
No.
though they're probably harmless.
That's actually
I
pretty
mean,
important.
you never know.
Neoma's harmless, guys.
Listen,
Confirmed.
I don't listen. Even if they're not directly trying to stop me, I don't need the competition.
You guys are having this conversation while Brian's about to be mugged.
Brian's getting kicked on the ground.
Yeah, we're ignoring it at this point. We're just having a beer.
Well, they don't even know where I
You got
am.
it, honey. You got this. I believe in
You
you.
learned that Brian's a pro gamer.
Like fucking hook
Brian
his
took
back
one
and
sip of
drag him
Mountain
by a
Dew and then
car.
went into like cardiac arrest.
So wait, did we have 2 yeses out of the
Yes,
question?
yeah.
Yes,
We learned
so you
something
get
new about the
one
world.
card. You get it.
So I will describe some actual new things that I've learned about the characters. First, I wasn't expecting Neoma. I learned that Neoma can apparently still access their fucking moon body, which is a real weird thing.
Yeah,
I
they
learned that
just
Crandall.
uh-huh.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
They can access their moon body. They just can't do much aside from watch because they're like trapped in the fucking moon.
I learned that Crandall's axolotl is the best, and I love him.
It's
Or
very
her.
good.
She's very cute and small and squishy.
It's Sir Axolot, so
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
boy.
I mean, actually, most women back then, if they became a knight, were Sir.
It's a
And-
he though, or she's
Oh,
a
and
They
that,
lost
and
the-
that amphibians can probably change gender, can't they?
That is true.
The last time I
sometimes.
checked, and it was very difficult to do so, they were a guy.
All right. There were
Oh,
a
you
little
humans
boy.
and your
I
primitive.
learned that Dorian is incredibly sensible and is going to be
Uh,
a very good
I-
working partner in interrogation.
If
I just go up to
Dorian,
Neo.
listen,
Wait, you don't got nothing for me?
if Dorian
Hey,
and
one sec.
if Dorian and Simone weren't here, this party would destroy itself.
Neo,
Okay, listen,
Neoma,
listen,
Neoma, say
first of
some
all-
pretentious moon shit again.
Yeah.
Now, first of all,
Neoma,
one,
say it, no,
unlike-
let him say it.
And
Please,
also,
no, let them say
hold
it.
on, I'm not done with all my stuff yet. Second
Can we
of all,
sign
I
off?
really-
Oh.
I really appreciate Ben's ability to tell us what vampires do, because I didn't want to read all of that. So thanks,
Yeah, no,
Ben.
So yeah, that's what Brian fucking does. Despite him being like a fucking shitlord, he actually reads and studies up the stuff.
Yeah,
Thank God, Brian. Thank God for Brian.
Brian is
Because I
good.
hate it.
By the way, if you fight vampires, douse yourself in holy water and wear neck protection. That's all.
Dorian has
Thanks, Brian.
officially leveled up, by the way. So
Yeah, no, I leveled.
nice.
Yeah, no, I leveled up.
Yeses.
Oh,
How
cool.
many experience points is for a level up?
5.
It's 5.
It's
It's 5?
Yeah,
I
you
leveled
Yeah, it's
up.
5 per level up, and
Sick.
then you.
choose one of the things at the bottom.
I'll do
Yeah.
that later, because I'm outside having a cigarette.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so we got 2 things, 2 experience?
Yeah.
Yes.
weird.
So I leveled up, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take panic button.
Uh-huh.
So
Let's
thought you were
do
gonna say
all of
panties
this
something.
after we sign off.
Yeah, let's
'cause
do this
Yeah.
needs
after
to
we
go.
all sign up.
I need to
Yes.
sleep.
all right,
He's
guys.
a coward.
Yep. I'm.
Let's start
You
with
can
you.
find me at Octoos on Twitter.com, and
But
you
who
can
are
find,
you,
and
though?
you can follow. I'm Austin or Octoos on Twitter, and you can follow me on
What?
Twitter or Octoas on Twitter.
Yep.
That's
And
amazing.
you could follow my brother at Conjoined Artists at twitter.com. And where can I find you guys?
Let's go
Dom.
with Ben. Or
I
Dom,
got no
even.
plugs.
Dom, you
Yeah.
got no plugs?
Ben's got no plugs. I don't know how he's
No
running
butt
his
plugs.
He has
computer.
some butt plugs, but
Yes.
One butt plug. Makes
One-
it hard to sit down.
All right, Dom.
Smoke
where
weed
can
out
we
your
find
friend's
you?
ass.
God.
Okay.
Anyway, hi. I'm Dom. I've been playing Neoma. Apologies if I seemed a bit snippy at any point during this session. I'm very tired.
Also, he played a whole 3 hours of Sunflowers before this,
Yep.
which is
It
my
was,
campaign.
but both sessions were very fun, and I look forward
I
to
enjoyed
more of
this
both
one,
of them. But anyway, yeah, I love being this awful trash child, Neoma.
Yeah, you don't get to be a trash child. Often you're
this
very
is an
wholesome and
interesting
good.
Yeah.
dynamic so far.
Yeah, it's,
Also, I'm
it's
glad you
honestly,
like
Uh-huh.
the grunt monster designs as well.
Oh yeah, they're
I agree
great.
with
they're
them.
really cool.
I love everyone's characters so far as well. Not gonna go through an exhaustive list, personally, but they're all very good.
Nifty, where can we find you?
You guys can find
Wait,
me
hold on,
on-
hold on. I didn't actually do my plugs.
I was gonna
Oh.
say, wait,
Yeah,
Hurry up, then.
Dom.
you can find me at Boomstormart on Twitter and probably other places soon. I'm getting that stuff sorted out. Anyway, next person.
Me! You can follow me at Queen Nifty. It's all one word. All easy for your viewing pleasure. But also, I want to let you guys know that there's something that Dom and I and our other friend Kylie are working on called
Yeah.
Your Move.
Your Move the podcast.
The podcast. It's real good. It's
real-
great.
Yep.
We sit around, we draw some pictures, we yell at each other, and we make a whole world in 1 to 2 to 3 hours. It depends.
Yep. It's great.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Should be up soonish.
So- Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see. But I'm letting you know it exists, so
Yep.
you can find it.
You can follow the Your Move Twitter. It exists. Your Move
There-
at
it
Your
is,
Move
it's-
Pod.
That's it.
That's it,
Your
right?
Move Pod.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Since fucking Ben doesn't have any plugs, Steven.
ah,
Yeah.
Yes,
Plug.
Steven played the great Mafia, and you can find me at 79 on Twitter, or you can find
Oh my
me at
God.
OneYoshi79 on YouTube. And that's
I-
basically it. There you go.
I had no idea that your name on Twitter was a pun, and suddenly I'm gonna unfollow you.
No, it's like the ultra pun of like all of my names put together.
79 is like the worst thing you could have done, and
It's-
I'm leaving.
It's so very
No.
good though.
It's Venti, Steven, and the one-seven.
Yep.
I don't know what your other one is, but I hate it. Thanks.
Nope. Or do you even have a real name?
I
right.
don't have any mortal plugs. However, if you find yourself in the Dark Lord's archives, just hit me up.
Yep.
That's right.
That's it. That's it.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
it.
So if you
Yep.
find yourself in my house, the Dark Lord's archives, please.
The Dark Lord's
on.
Archives is what Nifty calls the magazine rack in the bathroom.
Yeah. It's full of Mad magazine.
Yep.
and porn.
Well, I mean, there's one or two, but they're hidden.
Steven, that's
They're hidden
mine.
in between the Bible and the Chupacabra magazine. That I
Chupacabra
have.
Monthly.
inside-
Oh,
And a
about
copy
Chupacabras.
and a copy of Stephen King's The Shining.
Mm.
Okay, hear me out.
and a
in the
copy of Jeffrey King's book, The Shoe Shining.
We also have a CD rack where it's nothing
Why?
but Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash.
Please.
But
please
onto
make
like
this-
3 different
Please,
CDs.
I hope this fucking stream saves.
You wanna listen to
I
Kiss?
have it. I have
Too
it
bad, it's
recording.
Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire.
Don't worry.
I like
You wanna
how-
listen-
I like
you wanna
how
listen to
you're.
Metallica? That's too bad. It's Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire, idiot.
The word of the
Okay.
day is imperfect.
Yeah,
Dominic, I just like how your character is
Is
just
that
like
it?
we're having letting out
What?
some
I just wanna-
space splooge from their neck.
Steven, you cut out. I couldn't hear you.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Fuck this shit. I was saying I just like how your character just like letting out a big load of space splooge from their neck at all
That
times.
is a wing.
Oh.
I really like the fact that immediately after hearing Neoma speak for the first time, I got angry like I did when I heard Tia speak for the first time. I was like, oh, I hate it. Thank you. Another one. Great.
So,
I haven't
you gotta
played.
do-
I haven't played a character this bad since Archibald. So buckle in.
Well, you should have just
I
gone
mean,
whole
even-
Mean
even
Girls with it,
Archibald had-
honestly.
Yeah, you've just mean girls us, and
Yes.
I'm angry.
Yeah.
It's
Get
great.
in, losers. We're going shopping.
It's like so
Get
much
in.
better than your shitty planet.
Get in, tiny beings.
Crandall, I'm
going
introducing you
shop-
to fashion. You can keep the
Now
hat though. The
strike.
hat's great.
Thank you. You see, I get complimented on that a lot.
You see, I can't wait for Neoma to give up trying to come out of the moon, or when
Did
they
we stop
finally
recording?
No,
Did we
no,
stop?
it's still
do. Why?
recording.
Stop recording.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye. We'll talk about all our post game shit later.
Bye.